And the funny thing
Do
was
you
the
pee in the shower too?
Sometimes, why not?
Oh my God! You know what I told him when we?
I don't do that.
I told him I
Why
need to
not?
set.
The water's flowing. It's the
I
same
do
thing.
not
I
pee
don't
in the
like
shower.
it.
I hate it. He loves to pee in the shower, and it drives me crazy. I'm like, "There's a toilet." It's just why do you? I'm getting our next house. I'm
Hold
going to get a
it.
pee shower for him.
Yeah.
just so he can fucking pee in the shower.
I don't-
can't
But it's like
stand
a
it.
urinal. What's the difference?
No, it's not. It's a shower.
There is a difference, and it doesn't always go down. Like I haven't done that literally in like 30 years. Like,
Thank
Oh my
you,
God, you
right?
did it when
Thank
you were
you.
like 2 and 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well,
Did you really pee in the pool in Cancun?
twice.
Oh my God!
That's okay. That's not. I'm gonna skip on that. But so you really. So why do you think
I drink a
producers
lot of
knew?
water.
Like, I mean, I guess if you saw it,
Yeah.
which we'll get into in a second.
Okay.
What you just think producers knew? It was
Absolutely.
Yes, I
There's
think so.
no
I
way
think
they
so.
didn't know. And I think they were looking for opportunities to be able to create the scenarios. And Cancun seemed like the perfect opportunity. The white party seemed like it was
Yeah.
the best opportunity. It looked like, because of the way they were orchestrating everything, it looked like they were looking for
I gotta
an
tell you,
opportunity.
this-
But it didn't
wedding was
come out.
amazing. The wedding, the whole festivities.
Scheana spent so much money and so much time planning it with
beautiful
Shelby.
event together.
I mean, one of her very best friends
Yeah.
actually planned the entire wedding.
I mean,
she's a
Bravo didn't pay
destination-
for this.
No.
Nope.
So the destiny.
They didn't, I
What's
mean.
Shelby's
No.
company's name? She came
Oh,
up with
classic. Classic
I forgot.
wedding planning. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
because what she does,
Simply classic,
she
I
actually moved to Mexico
Yeah.
so that she does only destination weddings, and the way she orchestrated everything was so beautiful. So
Okay.
beautiful.
Shout out to Shelby. Now, but this didn't come out from producers. Like, so, I mean, I wonder, do you think producers would have, like, this came out because, I mean, the phone fell, right? The phone fell. Tom went to perform on
Yeah,
stage
but
with
you
the
don't
extras.
think
the
a
phone fell.
producer told Ariana to
Ariana?
pick up the phone? Oh, here's Sandoval's phone, and they had it open
I
on
don't
a
think that
page.
was being filmed. I don't know if that was being,
Well, do you?
Maybe not, because they said production had stopped when that happened.
Yeah.
So maybe that's true. But
like, would producers have brought this out?
But
I wonder.
but from what I understand, I think they were having issues and they were at a stale place in their intimacy and sexual life for a minute anyway.
Right.
So if they were having doubts and they were going to therapy or maybe trying to figure things out or maybe figure out new directions for their lives or what they were going to do next. But I feel like if you're going to do that, you should do it with a clean slate and not be in a relationship for 7 months with a friend of yours that's
Yeah.
in the friend group and then decide that, oh, you're not emotionally attached to the partner that you've been with for 10 years.
I think it was
That's
a little
not
dirty.
kind.
I think it was a
Well,
little
most
dirty the way it
people
came out.
would agree with you. I just wonder if producers would have brought this out next season eventually.
No,
Maybe.
they have to resolve the issue so
Maybe.
they get another season to be able to
Yeah.
resolve it.
Now, here is another question.
Okay.
This
I mean,
really.
I'm not a producer. You're more a producer-ish than I could be, so I don't know.
But no, I mean, I was on Melissa Rivers' podcast recently, and she is a producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she doesn't really know Scandoval. She invited me on to talk Scandoval, and her first question was like, you're hot mic'd. Like, you have a mic.
Right.
She's like, when we filmed whatever, we would take it off to go to the bathroom. That's it. She's like,
Yep.
how could producers not have known? She
Of
said the
course they
same
do.
thing.
They know.
She
That's
said
why
the
I said
exact
when
same
when I
thing.
saw him kiss, there were producers around. I don't know if they saw, but I'm sure they knew it was because the whole property was swarming with Bravo production crew.
There was even paparazzi in the water.
I
We
know
don't
they
even
had a
know if they were
boat.
Bravo
The-
people.
The day of the
They were on the boat.
For
day of the
Scheana's wedding?
Yes.
paparazzi, this huge
What is
camera
this, like,
shooting.
Timothy Chalamet and Kendall Jenner,
I
Kylie
can't-
Jenner. I mean,
You know what it
I
reminded
think-
me of? It reminded me of when Anna
Anna
Nicole
Nicole
married
got
Howard
married.
K. Stern
In the Bahamas.
On the Bahamas, and they had paparazzi circling and helicopters circling our boat with these giant
isn't
cameras
it great? when
taking
that
pictures.
happens? I love.
We
when
were
that happens.
scared. We had to leave the house. We
know.
left Horizons, the compound, at like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Went to the boat. We were hiding on the boat. The boat had to go in the middle of the ocean at like 5 a.m.
Yes.
before anybody came. Next thing you know, an hour and a half later,
Right.
there's a helicopter and speedboats chasing us around.
No, but before that,
We went to Gilligan's Island to hide out.
Before the helicopters and the speedboats, remember we were stuck we were in the middle of the ocean, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my God, there's sharks!
sharks in this
there's all
ocean.
these sharks surrounding our boat."
We have
so we
to
had
go.
to move.
But you
the
were
boat.
on the boat.
We were
We're
on
on
the
the
boat.
boat.
We
But
had
it was
to
like a
move
big
it.
boat, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it was
catamaran.
Yeah, but it was
Okay, then you're fine.
swarming sharks all around.
I
Because
mean, the
they-
sharks can't get on a big boat,
No,
right?
but what they wanted
No,
to
it had
do,
the little canopy things. They were coming up from the canopies.
Yeah,
Oh,
but what they
God,
wanted to
that's
do
scary.
after they got married is everyone was going to jump into
Jump
the
into the
water.
water.
And
No,
they couldn't if there
you're
were
all
sharks
you're all
circling.
crazy. I do not go in. you know how I don't pee in the shower? I don't go in. Well, I would never go into water.
Well, you're from
Never.
New York. When you're
That
in
is
LA,
nothing.
it's
the beach. Are you
different.
kidding? You don't like the water?
There's 13 reasons why I hate the beach.
Okay, as soon as we're done here, we're gonna take you to Malibu and get your toes wet.
Honey, I might be from New York, but I'm bi-coastal now. I am bi.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'm
do-
official.
So the best thing I have to say about the Anna Nicole thing is then after we moved the boat to another place, we moved to Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, we went
and
to
we
Gilligan's
actually
Island.
were anchored off of the Gilligan's Island that they used in the TV show.
in the show.
Oh,
And
that's cool.
after Anna and Howard got married, and Paul was holding her the veil and
veil,
everything and we were there. Afterwards, Anna and Howard jumped in the water, and then I jumped in, and then we all swam to Gilligan's Island,
It was
and we were
so
taking
beautiful.
photos.
This
it's
might
really fun.
be my own lack of pop culture. What happened to this husband, Howard? Is he around?
He's
We
the
can't talk
attorney.
it. Well, yeah.
he's-
He has a
But
regular
he's-
job,
he's
and
around.
he's working really hard and
Trying to make my
doing
stomach
life.
is
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But imagine if what I said on Jeff's show is Raquel was so not interested in what Scheana's wedding was all about.
Right.
The fact that when the grooms, the bridesmaids, all of them are together and they're taking pictures and celebrating Scheana before she walks down the aisle, before all of them walk down the aisle.
Yeah.
And she's texting on the phone as
To
if
Sandoval.
I don't know
probably.
who,
We don't know.
but who would you be texting when this is 20 minutes before we're gonna go walk down the
But
aisle?
you also have to understand, they were all drunk because all day long everybody was in the pool drinking and getting trashed, and then everyone was called out to go to the bridal party to get ready for the
Okay.
wedding.
Back up. So fine. 2 days before white party, Schwartz. It was set up. We all know this now.
Yes.
It was set up.
There's no way the producers
Let's
didn't
go
know.
into a few other things. So you're coming down the stairs.
No,
you
elevator.
see her elevator. You
Elevator.
did tell me this
Yeah,
off the air when
I
you
did
were on.
tell you this.
The last time you were on was October 10th, 2022. Everyone
Yep.
should go listen. We talked about the wedding. You told me off air. I was like, I'm not interested because I already know that this is a setup kiss.
Right.
Jax told me off
Right.
the
'Cause
record, blah, blah,
Right.
blah.
It didn't
But-
seem natural.
But
Right.
here's my thing. So now you see what you now have said is Sandoval, which
Yes.
that's your viral press. Congratulations on having the #1 podcast, Undressed.
Thank you.
This
Undressed
is-
with Paul and Patrik.
Undressed with Pol and Patrik. So this happened. So, I mean, you know who Sandoval is. You know who Schwartz is. So didn't you think it was strange if you saw a setup 2 nights before of Schwartz kissing Raquel, which producers made happen? Now she was kissing Sandoval. Didn't you think that was at least strange?
It was weird because we talked about it afterwards. I go, I think
Yeah.
it was Schwartz.
But then when
Sandra-
you're-
we couldn't.
but see-
You don't know the difference between
Well,
the
we
two?
do,
Well,
but it's so like.
but when you're in the moment,